Begin by placing both hands over your lower abdomen and taking some nice long deep breaths. As you inhale, allow the abdomen to expand. As you exhale, move the abdomen towards the spine. Deep abdominal breathing is the first place for self-healing. Just allow the breath to relax down into your lower abdomen. From the lower abdomen, we'll be going into a movement called Buddha Holds Up the Earth, and this is another exercise to energize the lungs. Bring the hands now up over the head, and then float the arms down. So it's a full deep breath as you bring the arms up over the head, and a long exhale as you bring the arms down. We say that the lungs are the commanders of qi, so just by changing and deepening your breath, you're going to bring more life force energy into your body, deeper relaxation into your mind. There's a little pause at the top of the inhale, and then bring the hands down and exhale all the way out. Just cleanse and clear the lungs. Create space for a full deep breath in and exhale. Now take your left hand up and your right hand down. This is called left-right yin and yang. It helps to balance the yin and yang energy of the body, and it opens the sides of the lungs and into the rib cage. Inhale as you stretch. Just feel that opening into the ribs. Exhale as you come in, and inhale as you stretch. Spiral the arms in a little bit and bend your knees. Then straighten the legs as the palms press away from each other. Bend the knees and come in. Straighten the legs, press the palms away from each other. The rib cage is associated emotionally with frustration. So as you breathe into it, feel this stretch and opening, clear any frustration or stress, and bring your body and your energy back to a place of balance and harmony. Again, inhale as the hands stretch away. And then take your right hand behind your back and your left hand across the face and twist. Come to the center and then right hand across the face, left hand behind the back. Nice spiraling movement. As you come to the center, bend your knees. As you twist and press away, straighten your legs. Inhale to the center and exhale as you twist. Feel this movement wringing tension out of the spine, out of the rib cage. It opens the space between the spine and the rib cage. Good. Breathe into it. Use your legs. Feel the grounding and the energy coming from the legs and spiraling up through the body. Straighten the legs as you twist. Bend the knees to the center and then come down. Good. Now we'll start an exercise called knocking on the door of life. Turn from your hips and your waist. Relax your shoulders and your arms, and let your arms knock lightly across your lower abdomen and across your low back. The pressure point, the door of life, is located just below lumbar 2 in your low back. This point is good for vitality and energy, as well as bringing good circulation to the low back and the spine. Just relax into the movement. And then let your arms knock up across your rib cage, so just a little bit higher. This stimulates the liver and the gallbladder on the right side, and the spleen and the stomach on the left side, bringing good energy and circulation to those organs. Then come up to the chest. Let that arm knock just below the collarbone, and let's stimulate the lungs. These lung points are not only good for breathing and more energy into the lungs, but they're also really good for your immune system. Stimulating these points, we say, increases your Wei Qi, your protective energy through your body. Take a nice deep breath. Again, consciously relax your arms, your neck, and your shoulders. And then bring one arm now up over the shoulder and just stimulate some pressure points up on the upper back and the neck area. That lower hand still knocks across your lower back. The upper hand comes across and knocks on top of the shoulder. This will clear stress and tension out of the neck and shoulders and bring good blood flow into those muscles. Breathe into it. And then come back down, knocking along the chest and the lungs. And bringing the arms down through the rib cage and back down to your lower back. Bring a little energy here to the kidneys by turning and looking over your shoulder. That'll give your spine a little extra stretch and extra twist, keeping all those joints in the back open. And now let's stimulate pressure points right in the lower abdomen. This is called the Sea of Qi. It's directly below the navel. So swing from your hips and then just knock over the lower abdomen and over the tailbone. Bring some energy deep into the center of the body. This is a place of internal energy and power. Good, now bring the hands to the low back and begin massaging and knocking over your kidneys. The kidneys are where our deep vitality and energy come from. So stimulating and knocking on this area brings the deep energy to the surface and gets it to circulate. Come down to your tailbone, up to your kidneys. Now slapping over the area with your palms. Kidneys, low back. We'll come down the outside of the legs, following the meridian lines, down the outside of the legs, and then up the inside of the legs to the hips, and then come to your low back again. Go down the outside of the legs. The flow of qi goes down the outside of the legs, and then it comes up the inside of the legs, making sure those energy pathways are open and flowing. One more time, down the outside of the legs. And come up the inside of the legs to the hips. And then work on some pressure points with the light fist right over the hips, to the sides of the hips and the front of the hips. Now bend and straighten your knees and knock on the front of the hips. This is opening the leg gates. Takes a little rhythm. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And that opens the energy that comes from the legs into the torso. This area here is called the Kwa. It means leg gates. So from the Kwa, we want to open the meridians on the inside of the legs. So knock on the hips and then slap the inside of the legs. As you slap the inside of the legs, you're bending the knees. Good, and now come back to the center. Hold the hands over those leg gates and just feel the qi flowing in the legs. Take a deep breath. Notice how the legs feel. Sense the qi flowing through those meridians. Now come to the abdomen and let's knock over the lower abdomen just by the navel and the midline of the body. So from the navel up to the solar plexus, and bring good circulation and energy into all your internal organs. Come over to your left side and go from the rib cage down to the left hip. Stimulate the organs on the left side of the rib cage. And then over to the right side. Stimulate all the internal organs on the right side of the rib cage. This clears blockages and brings vital energy to the organs. Now come up to the chest and knock over the sternum. Go up and down the sternum, stimulating the lungs, the heart, and the pericardium. This area is where we hold emotional stress and tension. Now come over to your right side and knock on the chest just below the collarbone. Again, these points are for the immune system. Now slap down the inside of the right arm and then come up the outside of the arm to the neck and shoulders. From the chest, down the inside of the arm, following the flow of the meridians, up to the neck and shoulders. Come back to the chest. And now knocking with your right hand onto the left side of the chest and slap down the inside of the left arm, up the outside of the left arm to the neck and shoulders. Go down the inside and come up the outside to the neck and shoulders. And then we'll do the rib cage. So lift your right arm up and knock in a downward flow from the armpit area down through the ribs to the hip. And then let's do the other side. Left arm up, knocking with the right hand in a downward flow from the armpit down through the ribs to the hip. Bring the hands down to the sides and notice how your body feels. Sensing the flow of qi as the first step to inner healing. Bring your feet together, your palms together by the chest. Press the knuckles of the thumbs into the center of the chest and just take a nice deep breath all the way down into your lower abdomen. The point here in the center of the chest helps to clear emotional stress and tension. Interlock your fingers, extend the first finger and reach up. Bend your knees and come down. Inhale and extend up. Straighten your arms, straighten the legs. Now bend your knees into a deep knee bend, energy coming to the center. Straighten the legs and come up, energy expanding. Deep knee bend. Reach up and back. Press those hips forward and lengthen the spine. Then arms come out to the sides. Fold forward and stretch over into a forward bend. And then interlock your fingers and massage your neck with your thumbs. Taking the thumbs to the back of the neck and just massaging into those pressure points through the neck and right into the base of the skull. Go ahead and massage the neck with the thumbs or the fingers. Work right into the base of the skull where the muscles from the neck attach to the head. Take a deep breath. Arms come down. Bring the arms and hands to the back of the legs and begin to massage your hamstrings. Then make little circles behind your knees. Stimulate the pressure points at the back of the legs. Go up and down from the knees, down through the calves. And just get those lines of tension to open up. And then slap the back of the legs from the hips, down behind the knees to the lower legs. Go up and down a few times. Wake up the energy through the back of the legs. And then just relax and stretch forward. Interlock your fingers now with the palms face up. Bend your knees and stand up. Take a deep breath and bring the hands up over the head. And then come up onto your toes. We call this lifting the bubbling springs. And this raises energy up through the body, strengthens the feet, and supports the kidneys. Slowly come down and lean over to your right side and stretch. Take a deep breath into the rib cage. Feel those meridians in the sides of the body open. And then slowly come back to the center and stretch over to the left side. Press through the palms and open the right side of your rib cage. Breathe into it. Feel those meridians and energy open into the sides of the body. And now come back to the center. Take a deep breath. Slowly move your arms out to your sides and press the palms down towards the floor. We'll open the energy on the inside of the arms by leaning the head over to the right, taking a deep breath and stretching the neck and shoulders, and slowly roll the head back and forth across the neck and shoulders. The rolling movement helps to massage out tension or tightness from deep in the muscles. Use your breath. Help your body to release stress and tension. Then go chin to the chest and come across to the other side. Lean your head over to the left side and slowly roll the head back and forth across the left shoulder. Keep pressing away with the right palm. Focus in on your breath. As you exhale, feel your body releasing tension and tightness. Nice deep breathing. Help your muscles to relax and unwind. Bring the head back to the center, arms down to your sides. Go to now take the back of the hands and press them out to the side. Your fingertips are together with your thumbs. Lean the head over to the right. Flex your wrists towards your elbows. Fingertips are together. Press the shoulders down. Take a deep breath. Head rolling back and forth across the shoulder, massaging out tension and tightness. And let's do that over to the left side. Rolling the head back and forth, pressing the back of the hand down, opening the outside of the arms and the back of the shoulder and into the neck. Take a deep breath with a long exhale to help your body release tension and tightness. Head back to the center, Arms down to the sides, and notice the chi flow from the arms down into your palms. Sensing energy is so important in Qigong. As we sense it, we can activate it and get it to circulate. Take your hands now to your lower back, and with your thumbs, press into the muscles at the sides of the spine. These are key pressure points for a healthy low back and deep vitality. The door of life is a metaphor for energy and vitality. When we open this area, power and internal energy circulate through the spine and through the rest of the body. As you press your hips forward, press in with your thumbs. As your hips go back, move the thumbs to a different spot. So we're working pressure points through the lower back area all the way down to the tailbone. Keep your hips loose and relaxed. Press the hips forward and then move the hips back. Just increase the range of motion through the hips and the low back as you're pressing in with the thumbs. Just let your breath be natural and relaxed, and then circle the hips. As the hips come forward, press in with the thumbs. Circle the hips, and again, use those pressure points to open the low back a little deeper. As the hips go forward, press in with the thumbs. As the hips come back, you can move the thumbs to a new spot. Breathe into it and feel how your hips, your low back, your tailbone are all connected. Then go the other direction, spiraling through the hips. Feel the movement coming from the center. In Qigong, the center of the body is the key place for originating movement. So this stretch helps to open the center of the body to make effortless flow through the rest of the practice. Breathe into it, pressing in with the thumbs. Feel your low back opening up. Come back to the center. And then begin to massage the sacrum. The sacrum is the tailbone area, and just massage with friction up and down through the lower back. Feel the heat from the hands bringing chi flow into this area. The sacrum comes from the same word as sacred, so we call this the sacred bone, and we want energy to move and rise up through this area and come into your spine. Just hold the hands there. Take a deep breath and feel some energy and heat moving into that area. Come back to the center and bring both hands over your knees. Bring the feet together and begin to circle your knees. Let's bring some good energy and warmth and chi into the knee joints. So circle the knees one direction. The hands are over the kneecaps. And just feel the joints open. This will strengthen the muscles around the knees. Just bend your knees as far as you can comfortably. Go the other direction. It'll strengthen the tendons and the ligaments in the knees. Take a deep breath and feel how that opens the blood flow deeper into the knee joints. This will help to heal any knee problems and also keep your knees really healthy. Now just bend and straighten the knees. Straight down and straight back. Straight down and straight back. Good, and then step out wide where your feet are shoulder width. Let's stimulate the points around the knees, knocking on the outside of the knees and on the front of the shins. And then take the fingertips together with the thumbs and knock on those points on the outside of the knees and the front of the shins. These are key points for healthy tendons and more energy. Now slap the inside of the knees. These are good points for not only knee health, but also for digestion. Now come to the back of your knees and slap the back of the knees. These points here are good for your lower back. The back of the knee points are called the master points of the low back. Then come up. Bring your hands up over your head, palms together by the chest, and take a nice deep breath. Inhale, bring the hands up over the head, palms together, and then brush down the back of the neck, through the front of the chest, and around to your kidneys. Now massage your kidneys with the palms. Just do some nice friction down the back of the legs, up the inside of the legs, and then to the abdomen. Make a circle around the abdomen. This is another flow to stimulate the pathways of energy in your body. Inhale and bring the hands up, palms together. Bring them to the back of the neck, around to the front of the throat, and down the front line. Circle the arms around your kidneys, and then brush down the back of the legs, come up the inside of the legs, and then we'll end by centering the energy in the abdomen, circling the hands over the lower abdomen, stimulating good energy to all your internal organs. Inhale, take the hands up, palms touch. Take the hands to the back of the neck, around to the front, down that midline, around to your kidneys. That flow of energy from the kidneys goes down the outside of the legs and up the inside of the legs, and we'll circle at the abdomen. Take a deep breath and center the energy there. Notice how that feels in your body. Then extend your right arm and begin to circle around your elbow with your left palm. This stimulates all the points around the elbow joint. Some of the most potent points are around the big joints of the body, the elbows and knees, the wrists and the hands. So make a circle with that elbow and massage around the elbow joint with your left hand. And now massage with your left thumb into the pressure point at the top of the elbow, the forearm. This is a great point for your immune system. Stimulate with firm pressure. Then come to the middle of the elbow. This is a lung point. It clears phlegm and congestion out of the lung and strengthens your breathing. Massage again with firm pressure. Then come to the very inside of the elbow. Massage into this area. This is the heart meridian. This is a good point for emotional balance and opening the chest. Then knock on all those points. So knock on that heart point on the inside of the elbow. Knock on the middle, right in the middle of the arm at the crease and that lung point. And then come around and knock on the outside of the elbow, that large intestine point that's good for your immune system. Stimulate with firm pressure. And then notice how your elbow feels. Let's go to the other side. So massage with the hand, making a circle with that left elbow and arm. Nice friction, stimulating all the points around the elbow with the palm of the hand. Remember, these are potent points for energizing and influencing the rest of the body. Going around with a circular motion, stimulating the energy here. Take a deep breath, and then we'll massage into the top of the elbow with the thumb. Press in with firm pressure with that right thumb. Getting in deep to that point, giving a little energy to your immune system, to your internal organs. And then we'll come to the center of the forearm and the elbow crease and massage that lung point. Feel how it opens, brings energy to your lungs. Might take a deep breath here. This point is really good for clearing congestion. Then come to the very inside of the elbow, that heart point. Again, massage with the thumb with firm pressure. And then go ahead and just knock on all those points. Knocking on the heart point on the inside of the arm. Knocking on the lung point, the top, the elbow crease. And then to the outside of the elbow on that large intestine point. Take a nice deep breath. Your arms come down to your sides. Feel the chi flowing down into your hands. And then bring your arms up and shake your wrists. Palms face up towards you. Relax the wrists, relax the hands and fingers. Get the chi to flow through the wrist joints and down into the hands. This is preventative for arthritis and beneficial for all the joints in the hands and the wrists. Then do the outside of the wrists, so palms face down and shake. Relax the wrists. Relaxation brings chi flow and blood flow into the hands. Feel all the fingers opening as well. Shake the arms and the wrists out to your sides. Relax from your shoulders down through the elbows, down through the wrists. And then we'll begin to do our pressure points on the inside of the arm. So take your right hand, bring it face up, work the midline of the forearm. One key pressure point is about 2 inches up from the crease of the wrist, right between the tendons. Squeeze into there. And then work your way down to the crease of the wrist. And we'll just stimulate the points through the whole meridian line. This clears anxiety, opens the chest, and gets good chi to flow and circulate into the hands. Now come to the left side of the wrist. This is the heart meridian. And massage up and down the left side of the forearm, down to the wrist crease. And from the heart, we'll come over to the lung meridian. This is on the right side of the forearm. Come to the wrist crease and make a little circle. And then we'll go to the back and the outside of the wrist, massaging with the thumb right between the tendons and the muscles. And then squeeze it out, shake it out. And we'll do the other side. Take the right thumb to the left forearm and begin massaging right down the midline between those tendons. Squeeze into that pressure point that's about 2 inches up. Work your way down to the wrist crease. And then come over to the right side of the forearm. Massage the heart meridian line right into the wrist crease. Make a little circle there at the pressure point at the wrist crease. And then we'll switch over to the left side of the forearm. This is the lung meridian. Massage up and down into the wrist crease. Good, then turn the hand and massage with the thumb between the bones. This is a good point for your immune system. Squeeze it out and shake it out. Shake out both arms. And then let's slap the wrists together. We'll just stimulate and knock all those points that we just massaged. Relax your hands, your wrists, your forearms. The main points that we're stimulating are the inner and outer gates. This is pericardium 6 and triple burner 5. Let's do the other side. So switch and knock those inner gates and all those pressure points that we just massaged. The inner and outer gates are for emotional balance. That's the inner gate. And the outer gate is for physical vitality and your immune system, keeping the yin and the yang energy in harmony. Again, relax the wrists, come down to your sides. Notice how your hands feel. And then we'll massage key pressure points on the hands. So with your left thumb, begin to massage your right hand between the thumb and the first finger. The webbing here is called hagu. It's one of the most important pressure points in the entire body. This point is good for pain, it's good for headaches, and it's good for your immune system. Squeeze it out a little bit. Then come to the top of the hand between the first and the second finger, right at the base of those 2 knuckles, and begin to massage into this area. These points here are good for the spine. Close to the knuckles is good for your neck. More towards the wrist is good for the low back. Massage all those points between the tendons of the first 2 fingers. Use firm pressure with that left thumb, and even a little circular motion. And then let's go to the pinky finger, between the pinky finger and the ring finger. Same thing, massaging between the tendons. So from the knuckles towards the wrist, work all those pressure points there. Close to the knuckles is good for your jaw and jaw tension. Towards the wrist is good for the low back. Squeeze in with little circles and firm pressure. And then let's work the outside of the hand with your first finger. Massage on the edge of the pinky finger behind the knuckle. This is a really important point for upper back and neck tension. With that first finger, just make little circles there. This even releases tension between your shoulder blades. And with all the fingers, just squeeze the outside of your right hand. Firm pressure, get the whole meridian line to open up. Squeeze it out from the wrists down to the fingers. And now let's do some hand reflexology. Squeezing with that left thumb, just slide it all the way up through the pinky finger, slide it up through the ring finger. Firm pressure like you're squeezing the circulation all the way to the tips of the fingers. Come to that first finger, squeezing that chi and circulation all the way to the tip of the finger. And then work the thumb. Use your fingertips to work the chi into the thumb joint and all the way to the tip of the thumb. Great, and then let's switch hands and begin to massage your left hand with your right thumb. Massaging hagu between the webbing of the thumb and the first finger. Squeeze in there with firm pressure. It should be a little bit tender. This is good for headaches and pain anywhere in the body. Stimulates the smooth flow of qi in the body. When qi flows, pain and tension dissipate. And then we'll massage the top of the hand between the knuckle of the first finger and the knuckle of the second finger. Work the pressure points between those two tendons towards the wrists and between the knuckles. This one's good for neck tension, back pain. The hands are incredibly effective for influencing the energy in the body. Now let's work the other meridian line between the pinky finger and the ring finger, right by those knuckles, and between those tendons, coming down towards the wrist, and back and forth between the wrists and the knuckles. Squeeze in with firm pressure. That point close to the knuckles is good for jaw tension, neck tension, or even ear pain. And squeeze the outside of the hand. And then with the first finger, we'll massage the point on the outside or the lateral side of the pinky finger. Circle with firm pressure, and then just work the whole meridian line as it goes through the hand. You can use all your fingers of your right hand to stimulate those points. These points here on the outside are good for tension between the shoulder blades, all the way up to the neck and even into the head. Good, now let's do some hand reflexology, squeezing the energy from the hand all the way up through the pinky finger. And then do the ring finger, sliding all the way up to the tip of the ring finger, and the middle finger, sliding with firm pressure. The first finger, squeezing that circulation all the way to the tip, and then using your fingers to squeeze the circulation through the thumb. And massage the hands and shake them out. And now knock with your left knuckle of your thumb onto the pressure point of the right hand. So the right hand is open, and you're using your left thumb to knock into that pressure point. Knock with firm pressure, stimulating that large intestine point. It's called hagu on the right hand. And then we'll switch. Use your right knuckle to stimulate the left hand. Knock with firm pressure. The left thumb is pointed down and the right thumb is curled in. Knock with firm pressure. And then we'll knock the outsides of the hands together, the pinky fingers. This will stimulate that small intestine point that opens the neck and shoulders and upper back. And then we'll switch. Use your left hand to punch gently into the right palm. This will stimulate all the points through the palm and increase the energy into the rest of the body. And then switch. Use your right hand to punch into the left palm. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy being stimulated in the hands. Bring your hands down by your sides and notice the energy flowing in the palms. Feel the qi buzzing and tingling, warm and radiant. And then shake it out. Shake out your wrists and your elbows. Shake out your shoulders. Completely relax into the shaking and then bounce into your heels. Relax your spine. Relax your neck and shoulders. Take a deep breath in through the nose and then a long exhale out through the mouth. You can use the heart sound as a way to release tension. So it's inhale through the nose and exhale with like a long sigh. This sound helps to relax and clear tension out of the chest, the heart, the internal organs, and letting that qi flow down through the rest of the body. Consciously relax your shoulders and your neck. And anywhere you hold tension in your body, feel it relax and open. Stand with your hands now down to your sides. Feel the qi flowing. Take a nice deep breath. And then bring the hands in front of you, palms face down. Take a nice deep breath. And then we'll start a movement called rowing the boat. We're going to inhale and come up by the rib cage. And exhale and come down the front of the body. Inhale in the circular motion up. Extend the arms out and down. The thumbs are open, so we're open through that large intestine point. That point between the webbing of the thumb and the first finger. So keep that open, and you circulate chi up through the rib cage to the chest and down the front of the body. Inhale as you bring the arms up, and exhale as you bring the arms down. Start to get into a rhythmic flow. Relax and feel your body move more like water. No tension, no force through the movement, just internal energy, relaxation, and flow. Exhale down, and now we'll do a standing posture. Bring the hands by the hips, open the thumbs downward, take some deep breaths. These postures are for internal power and for self-healing. Feel some chi flowing through the internal organs. Breathe into it. The hands are gently resting right by your hips, sending energy to the belt channel. That's the meridian pathway as it goes through the lower abdomen. And then we'll reverse the direction of the flow. Inhale and bring your hands up. And exhale and bring your hands down to your sides. This is still rowing the boat, just in the different direction. Inhale and come up. Open the webbing of the thumb. Press down through the rib cage, down the legs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, send chi down through the legs to the earth. Feel a sense of being grounded and open. Here, as you come up, we can push chi down through the body and let it cleanse and clear. So old energy or energy that's no longer useful, preventing you from being completely healthy and well, just send it down the legs and out through the body. And then as you inhale and bring the arms up, we're bringing clear chi into the body, healing energy. So just feel that flow, awakening your own internal healer. Bring your hands now by the hips, middle fingers pointing in. Again, stimulating the energy through the internal organs. The middle fingers are pointing in towards the lower abdomen. Take some deep breaths. As you inhale, allow the abdomen to expand. As you exhale, just feel the abdomen sinking back towards the spine. So turn the hands now, so the pinky finger is pointing in towards your body. And we'll use the points on the edges of the pinky finger to stimulate and open through the abdomen. And then extend your hands forward, both palms face up. Take some deep breaths into the palms. Feel golden energy or golden light coming into the palms of your hands. This part of the practice is called Buddha Palm. It creates hands for self-healing or healing hands in general. So golden light just pouring down or raining down into your hands. Feel some sparkling energy there. And then turn the palms so they face towards each other. As you inhale, bring the hands closer together, and then as you exhale, allow the hands to push apart. Inhale in, exhale out, and feel the chi flowing in these meridians, opening and awakening the palms of the hands. Now we're going to take this energy that we cultivated and send it to our bodies for self-healing. The point on the very inside of the thumbs, they're going to cross, and we're going to bring them up to the throat center. And send some energy into the throat center. This is called butterfly hands. So gently push the hands towards the throat and then gently pull the hands away, pushing chi into the throat center. Feel that throat center awake and alive with energy. Not only the front of the throat, but also the back of the throat. And then we'll bring the hands up to the mid-eye and stimulate some energy through the mid-eye area. This point here reflects and opens into the pituitary and pineal gland, the master glands of the body. Again, those butterfly hands just moving back and forth a little bit. As the hands come closer towards the face, feel the energy going deeper into the brain. As the hands move away, feel that energy coming towards the forehead. Stimulating good chi flow through the mind, the brain, and the whole entire cranial area. And bring the hands back down. by the throat center, and then let them spread apart, and we'll send some energy into the lungs. Take a couple of deep breaths. The hands can move again forward and back, sending energy to the front of the lungs as the hands move away, to the back of the lungs as the hands come closer towards you. So the hands have cultivated healing energy, and now we're directing that healing into your body. Take a deep breath. Drop the hands down a little bit lower, and we'll send some energy now and focus it into the heart. Breathe into the heart center. Let the hands move back and forth, sending energy to the front of the chest and the back of the chest. When we go back and forth like this, it's like two windows open in a room. The chi flows stronger. And then we'll drop the hands down a little lower over the rib cage, sending some good healing energy to the liver on the right side and the stomach on the left side, filling up all our internal organs with more life force energy. The more energy your organs contain, the more energy your body has. Again, pull the hands a little closer towards you, push the hands a little further away. In Qigong, we say, smile to your internal organs. Send them positive energy. Drop the hands a little bit lower, down around the navel area, sending good qi into the lower dantian, bringing that flow into the intestines, the kidneys. Think of all your internal organs as reservoirs of qi, and all the meridian lines with the pressure points like rivers of energy. When the reservoirs are full, the meridians and the rivers flow. Come down a little bit lower, send some of that healing energy through the bladder and the sexual organs. Breathe into it. As you send the qi there, you can just feel old energy, anything that's no longer serving your body, just dissipating and clearing. Then take the hands out in front of you, palms face towards each other. And again, feeling that ball of energy between the palms, coming closer together, pushing the hands apart. Inhale as you bring the hands in. Exhale as the hands push apart. Feel the hands like two magnets, pulling each other in and pushing each other apart. This cultivates and strengthens the energy of the hands. And again, we're going to use the hands as a way to direct healing energy into our bodies. Bring the hands down to your sides. Notice how the hands feel, and notice how your body feels. We'll take the left hand and make a small circle around the abdomen. We're going to circle the qi without touching the abdomen. So circling, but there's not any contact between the hand and the abdomen. Come up to the chest and down the inside of the arm, and come up over the outside of the arm without touching. So here we're directing the energy through the pathways without touching the body, so the qi field. Circle around the abdomen, and come up to the chest. And then direct the energy down the left arm, come up over the outside of the left arm, up to the neck and shoulders, down the chest, and back to the abdomen. Let's do that again. Circle the hand, and notice if you can feel the energy, the warmth and the heat from the hand as it comes up the chest and down the arm. Do it nice and slow and feel the energy. Tune into the energy that circulates in and around your body. Come back down to the lower abdomen. Circle with the right hand. Feel the qi from the center of the body come up through the chest, down the yin meridians of the arm, slowly coming up the outside of the arm to the neck and shoulders and down the front of the chest. Bring the hands in front of you, palms face down towards the earth. Take a deep breath. And let's bring the hands up over the head And have the middle fingers touch the crown of the head, the very top of the head, and let the elbows come together and drop down. So here we're going to wash the chi from the universe. We're going to gather it, let it touch the top of the head, that pressure point at the crown center, and then let the chi wash through the body, through all the internal organs, down out through the legs. The point at the top of the head is called Bai Hui. It's the meeting point of all the meridians. So after touching it, let it flow through the entire system like you're filling up the rivers of energy through the body. And as the rivers fill up, healing energy can circulate. Now bring both hands up over the head and connect to the energy of the universe above you. Your arms are like antennas reaching up into the universe, connecting to that higher vibration and letting it pour down through the body. When we connect to the universe, whatever challenges or health problems that we have, we learn the lessons from that, and the challenge starts to dissipate. Then bring your fingertips to the top of the head, touch the crown center, feel the energy from the universe now coming and pouring into the crown center, and then let the hands come down and wash through the body. Let's do a flow that connects to the earth. Back of the hands come towards each other, and you come up the midline, and then let the hands circle out and around, drawing chi up the inside of the legs, through the abdomen to the chest, and out through the arms. Inhale and draw the hands up. Exhale, let the hands circle around. Feel as if you're connecting to the earth energy and bringing it up, letting it flow through the body. The universal energy is yang. And this exercise, connecting to the earth, is gathering yin energy. And this way we stay harmonized and balanced. Now keep your palms face down, bend your knees, relax your tailbone, and just tap into that earth energy. We say the earth energy is transformative. It takes our old energy, our sick energy, and turns it back into positive. Just like putting manure on the earth, you get back garden or vegetables or flowers. So let your old energy go and drop down, and in return, soak up this positive life force from the earth. Take some nice deep breaths all the way down into your lower abdomen. Feel the chi coming up the legs. Feel the chi coming into your hands and arms. And then we'll begin another flow, bringing one hand across the forehead and then the other hand. That right hand pushing down, and now the left hand coming up, going across the forehead. This flow is said to connect to the force of nature. This movement is a variation of cloudy hands. So feel your hands light and relaxed, the hips and the waist turning and spiraling, and creating this very fluid flow coming from your center and out through the arms. Breathe into it. Feel the movement calming and relaxing your mind, clearing any negative energy in the head, any self-doubt about how your body can heal, become stronger or more energized. Then take your hands up towards the forehead, the middle fingers pointing in towards the forehead. We'll stimulate the points at the mid-eye area. Take a couple of deep breaths. We say here that the energy awakens the power of nature. So if you wanted to, you can visualize yourself in a beautiful place in nature, by a river, by the ocean, in the mountains. Use nature as your best inner healer. Again, the nature energy is similar to the earth energy, where you can let go and transform. Just like trees take carbon dioxide and give back oxygen, you can let go of negative energy here and breathe in positive. Taking some deep breaths, holding the standing posture and feeling yourself open, connected, and expanded. Breathe into it and let the chi flow. Nature, we say, is like watching golden light on the horizon, like a sunset. And as you bring your hands down, just let that light and energy wash through you. And now take the hands up just in front of the chest. This is another standing posture for self-healing. called Embracing the Tree. Take a couple of deep breaths. A tree is a great Qigong metaphor for how to connect to the energy around you. Feel yourself dropping down through your feet, relaxing through your tailbone, and extend your energy down into the earth like tree roots. Take a nice deep breath, draw some energy up through those roots, all the way up into your lower abdomen, and then feel the energy expanding and coming up the spine like a tree growing into the light, into the sky. The tree also breathes in the energy from all around, the leaves of the tree drawing in golden light from the sun. So feel your whole entire body breathing, connected to the earth, lifted towards the universe, and drawing in the energy from all around you. So this posture cultivates and expands our internal energy. Drop the hands down, bring them right by the lower abdomen. Take some deep breaths down into the lower abdomen, into your center. Feel the energy rooted and balanced. This posture is called the monk holding the pearl. The palms are touching in the lap as well as the thumbs, like you're holding a pearl between the thumbs. This pearl of energy is condensed and charged and is designed to center you, bring energy into the lower abdomen for a feeling of being grounded and well balanced. Just take some deep breaths. At the end of the routine, we're going to allow that healing energy just to be absorbed, digested, and processed through your body. This posture here just allows all that qi to be assimilated. And then slowly bring your feet together, your hands over the lower abdomen. Relax. Connect to your center. Have a sense of internal equilibrium and harmony. When your body's in balance, you awaken your inner healing potential. Balance and harmony allow the body to release anything that's preventing you from being healthy and full of life force energy. May you take this renewed sense of vitality into the rest of your day.